Hey everybody, so welcome to, I guess, the first episode. I don't think it's really episodes, but that's probably what I'm going to call them this entire time, of Life in Laurelane. This is really just going to be me documenting where I am in my journey as far as getting healthy and kind of reclaiming my health. A little bit of background so that you understand why this is so important to me. In 2012, I had a pulmonary embolism, which means that a blood clot that was in my leg broke loose and went up into my lungs, and I was actually in ICU for quite a while. 3 days on blood thinners of oral, intravenous, and I was on morphine for pain. Like it was pretty bad. They didn't think I was gonna make it, and I did. So I started in 2013. I decided, you know what? I'm just gonna get healthy. I'm tired of fighting. I'm tired of being fat. When I graduated high school, I was 283 pounds. When I graduated college, I was 268, 69. So I was a little bit lower than when I was in high school, but still very, very unhealthy. And a friend of mine pulled me into the gym. I started lifting and doing powerlifting, and I loved it. Kind of fell in love. So started doing that, and then did that for a couple of years, and actually took part in a weight loss challenge through the TV show Supernatural, if you're familiar with it. A bunch of us that go to conventions got together, decided, hey, let's do this. Let's stop making excuses. So we did. And in that challenge, in 9 months, I lost 42 pounds. So when I graduated with my master's degree in 2014, I was down to 206. So it was kind of exciting. And I moved to Dallas well, that's where life brought me because my family is. And started doing CrossFit. And that was a blast. And I've been doing it ever since. So I'm coming up, actually, it'll be a year that I started CrossFit in March. So I'm kind of excited to actually have made it a year. But one of my 2016 changes, and because I didn't want to make resolutions, I wanted to make changes, really had to do with accountability. A friend of mine told me about something she does where she picks a word every year, and it's her focus word. And I was like, well, I'll just do focus because I need to stay focused. And the more I thought about it, the more I was like, no, I don't think focus is actually right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use accountability as my word for 2016. Everything I do, I want to be held accountable for. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hold myself accountable. And by doing this video documenting of my journey, I feel like I'll be able to hold myself accountable, and anybody who watches will be able to hold me accountable, hopefully positively, not in a negative sense, because that would be great. Thanks, guys. A little bit about what I'm planning for 2016. I just recently started running. November, I ran my first 5K, and which was amazing because I've never in my life expected to run a mile, let alone run 3.1. I was always the fat kid in middle school that they were like, you're never gonna finish the run, so let's just come on in, everybody else is done. So to run a 5K and then actually place first in my division, I was kind of excited about that. So I've decided to do a run a month for 12 months. Initially it was going to be 6 months, and I was going to have a tummy tuck, but I've decided that I want to do kind of focus more on my health and get where I want to be before I go and remove all that excess skin, because if you know anything about that surgery, it's pretty intense. So in 2017, in February, there is a Disney half marathon in Florida, and I'm a huge Disney nerd, like big time. Rapunzel is pretty much my spirit animal. Ask any of my friends and they will tell you that if I could have long blonde hair, I'd change my name to Rapunzel. Just got to find the right Flynn Rider to match, but that's for another day. But anyway, to help me train for 2017 marathon, I have decided I'm going to map my run. That's going to be one thing that I'm going to do. Track my food, because one of the things I noticed when I was initially very, very successful was that when I didn't track my food, that was when I was gaining weight, when I was really kind of depressed. So I've made a goal to track every day. Also to run 3 times a week and CrossFit 3 times a week. That's a good amount of work on my body. So to kind of help me through that, I am going to do, I don't know if you're familiar with It Works. It's a global company that is about wellness and healthcare. And I started today, actually, with the greens, right? It's for balance and detoxification. Kind of excited. I put it in orange juice, and I was afraid it was going to make my orange juice taste really bad, but actually it tastes pretty good. I don't know that I'd ever want to drink something that color, but it doesn't taste too bad. So I'm kind of excited. I'm also going to start doing some of their other supplements, because now that I'm off my blood thinners, which I've been on for 3 years, I can actually start using stuff like that, and I'm excited. So I've signed up to be a distributor to kind of help, again, with accountability. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'll probably post once a week. That's my goal. You can follow me on Instagram. I do a lot of before and after pictures. I also, on Snapchat, when I run or after I run, I generally will sit down and do about a 60 to 90 second little clip about how I feel after my run. And so if you're looking for some motivation, trust me, if an ex-fat girl can train for a marathon, so can you. So thanks for following, and thanks for kind of helping me start my journey. I look forward to hearing from you. Bye, guys.